Yeah, back in the day I was the class clown, the destruction stat. Sit down, shut up, teacher looking at the brat. They thought I was rowdy, parents couldn't find the cause. Psychologists were blind, they were clutching at the straws. Mr. Diagnosis thought it was behavioral defect, but looking back now it's a retroactive effect. See, the processor was overclocked, burning the silicone. I was fighting wars while they were playing with a shuttlecock, but now I flip the switch. I don't see it as an issue, I don't need the sympathy. Keep the Kleenex in the tissue, yeah, the law pre-piles up 20 projects on the desk, but when I lock in, man, the output is grotesque. I ain't popping pills from the pharmacy shelf. I became an alchemist, experimenting on myself. Exotic supplements, minerals, mixing up the cocktail. No tropics in the veins, so the focus doesn't derail. I fine-tune the chemistry, hack the biology. I don't need an apology, I need a new chronology. I'm functional, puncturable, never that. I'm bulletproof. While you're looking at the floor, I'm blowing off the roof. They say the wiring is wrong, the focus is hazy. My processing speed is driving everybody crazy. You diagnose the chaos, call it ADHD. I call it ADHD, bitch. In the highest degree, I chase the dopamine. I'm hunting for the spark, a guided missile blowing me on in the dark. It ain't a deficit, I'm operating higher. You see a forest fire, I just see the fire. Talk about the graveyards, the hobbies that I buried, the passions that I dated, but I never fully married. I got a fixation, a sudden obsession with calisthenics. Studying the data, the muscle fibers, the genetics. Watched every tutorial, optimized the training plan. 1 year later, six-pack, looking like a different man. I was Jack Invincible, feeling like one punch, eating protein bars and data sets for lunch. But the second that I reached the peak, the goal was acquired. The interest faded out, yeah, the battery expired. Then I beat the fire lit, wanted to be put down in knees. Self-taught, playing spring, sipping on martini. I was D6, paper brands, hitting every note. Then the boredom kicked in, grabbed me by the throat. Now the violin is in the case, collecting the dust. Just another casualty of the dopamine loss. It's not quitting, it's recovery, then moving to the next. I'll break the whole board, boy, you're stuck on the text. My resume is real in my chaotic collection, but every single skill is just a step in my perfection. Say the wiring is wrong, the focus is hazy. My processing speed is driving everybody crazy. You diagnose the chaos, call it ADHD. I call it ADHD, biz in the highest degree. I trees a cup on me, I'm hunting for the spark. I've got a missile blowing neon in the dark. It ain't a deficit, I'm operating higher. You see a forest fire, I just see the fire. But there's one thing that sticks, one thing that remains constant. The virtual arena where the pressure is responsive. Gaining is the anchor, the competitive arena. My brain is scanning mass like a digital hyena. Strategy split second, 8 PM is through the roof. You want the evidence, the scoreboard is the proof. I need the stimulation, the challenge of the mind, leaving all the casuals lagging far behind. And let's talk energy, I'm a solar battery. Sleep is for the wait, avoiding all the flattery. My peers are passing out, hitting snooze on the clock. I'm 3 days deep and I'm solid as a rock. Hyperactivity, nah, this is high efficiency. You call it a default or I call it sufficiency. As I get older, I'm master but convincing, adjusting the temperature, sharpening the vision. I'm just up the wave instead of drilling and die. Got the beast under control, enjoying the ride. So keep your normal brain, your linear progression. I'll keep my chaos and my beautiful fashion. I'm leveling up daily, no glitch in the frame. I didn't break a rules, I just recruited the game. They say the wiring is wrong, the focus is hazy. My processing speed is driving everybody crazy. Diagnose the chaos, call it ADHD. I call it ADHD, vision the highest degree. I taste the dopamine, I'm hunting for the star. I've got a missile blowing neon in the dark. It ain't a deficit, I'm operating higher. Could see a forest fire, I just see the fire.